Hey sweeties, welcome back to the channel. I missed y'all. Listen, couponing has been taking over my life tremendously. I'm sorry, my camera broke, y'all, but we'll get into that later on in the video. We did a grocery haul. As y'all can see, we have some items behind us, but we did like a budget little challenge. I know y'all have seen all over social media the $150 budget challenge. I think I mainly seen it at like Sam's Club and Costco, stores like that. But I also been seeing people do it at Aldi's and at Walmart. So y'all know I am a Walmart Plus member. I order from Walmart just about, I would say 3 times minimum. At least 3 times a week from Walmart, because it's always something that I need. It's always something that I see on social media that I want to like recreate or try to make myself, and I don't have the ingredients. So I always order from Walmart. I have a very cheap delivery fee, sometimes even free. So I decided to go ahead and do the $150 grocery challenge at Walmart. So we'll go ahead and get into that. We'll tell y'all all of the categories, how much you should spend in a category. And y'all know our meal plan. So I'm going to tell y'all the meals that we're going to be preparing for this week or the remainder of this week. But yeah, I think I like it. So far, so good. All right. So the template is $60 in protein, $20 in vegetables, $15 in fruits, $20 in carbs, $20 in dairy, $10 in snacks, and $5 in miscellaneous items. Just know you could do it however you want to do it. You could pay however amount you want in each category. The goal is just to spend $150. So I did mine a little bit different. Now, I am a larger family than most of the families that I've seen on TikTok, Facebook, and the such. So I had to adjust mine based off of what we eat, what we like, and what we definitely going to eat, period. So but use that information how you will. Switch up the amounts if you want to, but I'm going to show y'all what I did. For the most part, I did stick to the main items like the protein, the veggies, the fruits, and the carbs. I did stick to those amounts, I believe. But we'll get into it. I'm going to show y'all exactly what I did. So the first category, protein, $60. So for our protein, we have 2 things of New York strip steak, and these are thin. I'm thinking about making like a pepper steak and rice. I feel like it's too thin to have like steak bites, but nonetheless, pepper steak and rice. Or I do have some pork chops in the freezer where that man and I can have steak and the kids can have pork chops. Either way, okay? So these were $14.80 and $14.41. We got some lunch meat for Aubrey. She requested this for sandwiches throughout the week. This was $6.87. And y'all, we got 2 packs of the Purdue chicken wings. I have to get my Purdue chicken wings from Walmart. I've tried ShopRite. I've tried, I'm going to say Giant, but probably way back when I was really couponing. But we got 2 packs from Walmart, and I like Purdue at Walmart specifically because the wings are not humongous. They're nice and small. So these came in at $10.67 and $11.06. When it comes to my family, 1 pack of chicken wings is not enough. And when I've seen people do this on social media, they would get 1 pack of salmon. They would get so much protein, y'all. Salmon, lunch meat, wings, ground beef, and everything like that in 1 pack of anything but ground beef or chicken thighs or even drumsticks. Wings, we need 2 packs. Steaks, we need 2 packs. Like, seriously. So, yeah, this will be enough for my family. So, that's 2 meals already. I don't think that the $150 grocery challenge will last for like an entire week's worth of meals, depending on if you eat leftovers. We eat leftovers, so this may work for us. We're going to have to actually use the products and see. But in regards to the amount that I spent, I think it is good so far. So for the protein, we spent a total of $57.81. All right, y'all, so the next category is vegetables, and you are supposed to spend $20. I think that is a very good amount. Now, you could do canned, you could do fresh, you could do frozen, and the cheaper, the better. We don't have an issue against canned vegetables. We didn't get any today because we have so many, but if you go canned, just imagine how many canned vegetables you could get for $20, okay? So what we got for our vegetables, we got some sweet potatoes. These were $3.64. Some bell peppers at $2.97. We got 1 onion for 99 cents. Not a head of lettuce. We got some romaine lettuce. This romaine, yeah, we got romaine lettuce for $3.83. And we got 4 bags of frozen veggies. We got 2 bags of broccoli and 2 bags of string beans. Both of these were $2.32, and both of these were at $3.94. And our total for all of that was $17.69. So far for the 2 categories, we are under budget. Next category is fruits, and I don't know how I feel about this amount. It can be tricky depending on if you already have fruits, if you have frozen fruits, I don't know. But the amount for the fruits is $15, y'all. So we got some strawberries, we got some grapes, some apples, and some mangoes. We already have a pineapple and we already have cantaloupe, and these are all of the fruits that we normally use for our snack packs and our fruit cups. So yeah, I'm satisfied with that. And the total for our fruit was $15.12. A little over, but we was under in the first 2 categories, so we go. Next category is $20 in carbs. Now, you could put whatever you want in these categories as mentioned. If you will consider anything a carb, whereas the normal person wouldn't, baby, it's a carb in your house, okay? I got some sweet cream pancake mix, y'all. I don't feel like making any more of the homemade pancake mix that we normally make. I don't feel like it, so sweet cream it is. And we only got 1 box this time. I did order 2, but they only had 1. So then we got some pasta. Now these were $1.33, and I was trying to stick for the lower price item, of course. So we got 2 elbow, and then I got 1 box of Barilla. These were $1.84, I believe. And I ordered 2 of the penne, but in the San Giorgio, so they didn't have it, so I only got 1. So that brought us underneath our total a little bit, just a little bit, by just a couple cents, okay? We got some potato bread. Again, another thing I just don't feel like making this week, y'all. And then we got some tortillas. We don't really eat tacos often. As I'll say, it's not like an every week type of meal, but just in case, I feel like tortillas is something that we can have in the cabinet, in the pantry for Aubrey for lunch, lazy taco night, quesadillas, whatever. So yeah, we got some tortillas under the $20 mark again. And there is a method to my madness in regards to the underneath the totals. Like, there's a method. Just hold up. I got y'all. All right, so the next category is dairy. As you can see, I have the milk out, and the total for dairy is $20. It's a little high for my family because we really don't use dairy other than cheese and milk. Sometimes cream cheese, sometimes heavy whipping cream, depending on what I'm making for that week. I thought I ordered butter, but I didn't have it in the cart when I just checked. So we just got 2 blocks of cheese for macaroni for the upcoming Sunday. And we got some milk for the same thing, or if I want to make some cookies. Y'all can clearly see that I stopped saying the price. So I'm going to be sure to put them on the screen, but our total for the dairy items was only $6.47. Way under budget, okay? So like I said, the total should reflect what your family eats, okay? So $6.47 out of $20 for dairy is perfect for us. Now, the next category is snacks and miscellaneous, where we have $10 for snacks and $5 for miscellaneous. So I am a family full of children, okay? We got small kids. So the miscellaneous and the snacks, I decided to combine that together. Both of those totals has already given me $15. And then anything that I had left over from the previous categories, I just added that up and put that towards it. I'm gonna show y'all everything that I got with basically the leftover money. We got some chicken thighs for tonight because I did not feel like to frost or anything, so we're gonna have those tonight. Then the rest is snacks. You could go ahead and choose to put more towards needs so you can have more meals for that week. Like I said, I feel like we will only have about 3 meals with the $150, and for a family of what, 6? I think that's good. I do think that's good. And y'all know we get into leftovers. So the chicken wings that I make, definitely gonna have leftovers. The steak, probably not. And then the chicken thighs, yes, we are gonna have leftovers. So that's 5 meals for me. $150 for 5 meals plus snacks. All right, let's get into these snacks real quick. We got a box of chips, we got some Oreos, and we got some crumpets where I'm gonna have to hide these from the girls. Not hide them, but at least take me about 2 cakes out and let them have the rest. Last box we had, they demolished them, and I think I only got 1 cake out of it. And it's 6 in here. So I'm gonna take my 2 out before them, okay? So that's all that we got, y'all. Let me double check. Yeah. That's all that we got. My overall review of it, I honestly feel like it is a good little hack, a good little trick. Whoever came up with it, I love y'all for it. Now, does it work just like this at any other store? I don't know. I've been really wanting to go to Aldi's, so I do think I want to try this at Aldi's probably next week or the week after. We'll just have to see how long this lasts us. I feel like a lot of us already have things in our freezers, our pantries, whereas this type of little challenge will be little things to put together to make full meals, or you can honestly make meals within $150. It just depends on how big your family is and how much y'all eat. If you a family full of boys, baby, I already know them boys can eat crazy. They can eat a lot. So it all depends on your family. I have seen, excuse me, I have seen people double the amount. I have seen people increase the amount to like $200. I've seen people like take out categories completely, like the snacks. Some people don't eat snacks at all. I don't see how y'all can do that, but they don't eat snacks at all. So you can mix and match, you can alternate, you can adjust however you like. Just remember that the goal is to spend $150. So I think I like it. I honestly do. And I feel like because we already have meats in the freezer, if you starting from scratch, like you moving into your apartment, your house, and you got to do a huge grocery haul, this ain't gonna work for you. I don't care if you just one person either. I don't think that's gonna work for you. If you go to Aldi's, it might. I don't know. Overall, I do think it is good just looking at the items and just seeing how I'm gonna use it. Nope. I forgot to show y'all my spaghetti. We got 2 boxes of spaghetti too. These were $1.33. Okay, so yeah. So meals I can make. I can fry that chicken up. I can bake it, barbecue it, buffalo it. Y'all know, the steaks, the pepper steak over rice. I feel like that's the only thing we'll do. Or like steak quesadillas, cheese steak slider, something like that. We got some pasta. We can make some type of pasta with the chicken thighs. Or we could just have some chicken thighs and some mashed potatoes over some rice and some corn. Who knows? Who knows? I can see some meals that I can make. And then other things that can go towards other meals that I already have planned, like Sunday dinner, of course. We needed the cheese and we needed the yams for that. So I think this will last us a good week. As a family of 6, I think it will last us a week. And as somebody who is trying to shop better, y'all already know I be trying to compare prices, make my list, stick to the list, and things of that nature. So I feel like this will really work for me if I stick to it. And I honestly do want to try it at other stores. Yeah, I've been wanting to get to Aldi's so bad, y'all. But that man and his little taste buds, he talking about he don't eat nothing from Aldi's besides they brioche buns. Boy, please, you don't know. You don't know, because I've done cooked for you multiple times, me and your mother, multiple times with foods from Aldi's. He's not a fan of like the frozen foods and stuff like that. And okay, that's fine. But when it comes to a chicken wing, a chicken breast, you ain't gonna know the difference whether it's from Walmart, Aldi's. You ain't gonna know the difference, boy. Please stop playing with me. I do feel like if you're going to do the $150 grocery challenge, still make your grocery list, still meal plan, still shop your cabinets like I do. So you might not even spend the whole $150. I think the idea is just to still meal plan and grocery shop your cabinets first. I feel like you have to do that. Another thing that I just noticed when it comes to this, if you are on some type of government assistance like food stamps, you could double that depending on how much you get. Because I know some people who get like $40 in food stamps. Like, it's literally a slap in the face. Like, $40? $40, really? But it's like, for me, I get WIC. So I get a cash value benefit of $52 for fruits and vegetables. So I can literally take that $20 for the veggies and then the $15 for the fruits. That's $35 that I could put towards probably protein, probably more carbs, or what have you. So it all depends on what works for your family. However it works for you, I do think that this would be a good starting point if you want to take control over your grocery shopping, get into a habit of making lists and sticking to a budget. We love a budget. We love a good list, right? So yeah, I honestly think it's a good idea. Our total actually came up to 146.52. So I'm happy about that. But if you do not spend the full 150, you do not have to. Don't force yourself to do so. The idea is to spend $150 or less. We're on a budget, okay? Remember that, budget. So the less you spend, the better. But if you could get more for $150 or less, then go ahead and do so. Feed your family. Who am I to tell you not to buy what you want to buy? I seen a TikTok about the same exact thing. And in the comments, one girl was like, my problem is spending less than the allotted amount, and then buying more. And I kind of resonated with that. But I held back. I held back purposely for this video, but just to see if I could do it, and I could. I wanted me a little slice of chocolate cake. Walmart chocolate on chocolate cake is top tier. But I ain't do it. $146, not bad, y'all. Like I said, we will have to see how long it lasts, but I'm giving it a week. $150 for a family of 6. That's not bad. That's not bad at all, if you ask me.